Okay guys, welcome back. So tonight myself and Christine, we're staying in Belfast and we're staying at one of the most iconic hotels in Belfast, which is the Merchant, which is a 5-star hotel, which is directly here behind me. Okay guys, this is the reception area. Really nice space. Okay guys, so the room, so this is definitely not a standard room. This is definitely luxury. So spin you around and we'll do the room tour. Okay guys, so the room tour. So when you come in the door, here on the left is a nice gilded frame, nice antique. Yeah, looks like an oil painting, and gilded in 24 karat gold. Very nice. Nice light to light up the picture. And then here on the right is the bathroom door. We'll come back to that in a moment. So when you come in here, you see there's two antique chairs here. Two nice chairs. Yeah. But I don't know whether they kind of feel out of place, because they're basically, if you're sitting down on one of these chairs, so that's the view, because there's no TV on that side of the wall, unless somebody's sitting on the bed or in bed. You can sit there and chat to them. Okay, so we have a nice, really nice antique desk here. Actually has leather, but it's covered with glass there. Yeah, nice little drawers. Nice little antique chair. What do we have here? What do we have? Mending kit. Yeah, I'm not too sure about the photo on the front. Yeah, it's a bit risque. We have a shoe sponge if you want to polish your black shoes, and we've no, it's not what you think. It's a shoehorn for putting your shoes on. Okay, so nice little slimline telephone. Quite nice lamp. Another antique lamp there as well. Let's put our chair back in. What do we have here? We've nothing in there. And then we come to the TV stand. So that's like a walnut veneered stand. It's actually quite nice. You can actually use that as a desk too, because this pulls out. Nice leather top on it there, should you wish to write postcards or letters. A few more drawers for your socks or toys, stuff like that. What do we have in here? Nothing. And again, nothing. And it's nicely French polished, really nice. And we have a nice big screen TV. Again, a luggage stand. It's my bag. Another nice little painting or print, I'm not sure what it is. And then the windows here, they're actually gold coloured, the curtains. You can see how high the ceilings are in here, so you know it's an old building once the ceilings are that really high. I'll show you the view, guys. There's a view out onto the street here. Boyle Sports. There's I'm not sure what that place is out there, all the kind of sparkly stuff on the outtake. Yeah, looking a bit space age, but yeah, that's the view. Now, I can hear music. I'm not sure if it's coming from outside or coming from one of the rooms, so we'll see later on. Another old antique painting. I'll say that's a fine beard, that man. Okay, and then again, a lamp, bedside locker, This is a sleep kit. Again, yeah, we've branded still water. What we have in here, oh, so you just pulls out, so if you want to put your bottle or whatever, really nice, or your phone. Yeah. What do we have down here? And we have nothing down here. Okay, so to the bed. It's a really nice throw, that kind of antique style on the bed. Same with that big cushion. And then the headboard, nice, it's a nice fabric. It's like a scene of a castle, etc. The pillows, I was actually just looking at these. These are actually feather. These are feather pillows. Okay. So it sleeps. Actually, that's like a down pillow at the back. It's a feather pillow at the front, and then a down pillow behind. Okay. And then the same around here. You've a telephone here. You've a writing pad. I'm assuming this is a sleep kit as well. Yeah, as far as I know, there's earplugs and a sleep mask. More water. Again, another little pull out there. And again, same again. Nice drawer there. The one thing, the switches are on the wall there. There's no USB ports. So if you have any USB devices, you'll need an adapter, guys. And then the wardrobe. There we are. It's a big wardrobe. Really, really big. Okay. We have the iron. Some champagne and wine glasses. We have the old the hairdryer. We have branded slippers, black ones. Wow. Okay. And then we have the safe down there to keep all your valuables. And this I'm not too sure about. You have to, your tea, coffee, etc. And the tray in the bottom of the wardrobe. So I'm assuming, that's where you plug it in. Okay, so the light went off there, but the sensor back on. We have an umbrella should we need one. Again, bathrobes, not branded. They're a little bit on the hard side. It's my jacket. We have the ironing board, Christine's bag, and then a couple of hangers. And that's it. That's the very large wardrobe. Okay. And again, there's a beautiful antique mirror here as well, guys. Really, really nice. Again, gilded frame. You can see just a bit of wear from age on the silver on the glass, starting to wear off. But yeah, really, really nice. Okay, so we'll go and we'll check out the bathroom. Okay guys, so the bathroom. So because this is a 5-star hotel, the bathroom really, really matters, the quality of the bathroom. If there's any shortcuts, if there's anything cheap in the bathroom, it'll show immediately. So I'll spin you around and we'll take a look at the bathroom together. Okay guys, so the bathroom. So immediately on the left as we come in, we have this fantastic deep bath. Look how deep that is. That's really, really deep. And then we have basically it's a rainfall shower, kind of Victorian style rainfall shower. These beautiful the brown marble tiles with kind of green edges and cream. You have your taps for the bath. Yeah, the bath's it's in reasonably good condition. It's not too bad. There's a cracked tile there. It's a little bit grimy around the edges, but nothing major. We've seen worse, folks, haven't we, on some of our journeys together. And then you have there's a nice towel rail here. Keep your towels. It is a little bit dark, not too dark, but it is a slight bit dark. And then we have this fantastic Victorian style sink. Look how amazing that is, folks. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Really nice. The usual. We've tissues. We've face cloth glasses. We have it's actually soap. Nice little glass soap holder. And then again, we have these, it's a shower cap, not that I need one. We have the usual shampoo. We have hair conditioner. And then we have basically shower gel. And we have body lotion. Okay. Again, the usual, we've been like, there's a vanity mirror there. Large mirror, and then these really, really nice lights on either side. And then again, kind of a Victorian style towel heater there. That's really, really nice. And then over the toilet here, again, it's kind of a Victorian style type toilet. And then if you look at the floor, this amazing tile floor. It's really, really nice. It's a nice design. Really, really good. Behind the door, we don't have anything. We have a hook. We have a hook for our bath towels. Or sorry, not our bath towels, for our bathrobes. So yeah, so that's the bathroom. Not the biggest bathroom in the world, but it's a nice size. It's nicely done out. Quite like these recesses, but it kind of looks like from those recesses that there's something missing from there. But yeah, nonetheless, really, really nice bathroom. Okay guys, so just one thing I just wanted to show you is here. I was having the shower, we set Christine getting ready to go out soon. And as I was saying, the showers are quite deep, or the baths are quite deep. And as you turn around to get out of the bath, there's nothing to hold on to on that wall at all. And then the only other thing is on this side you have the glass, but the glass is kind of like glued to the wall there, and I wouldn't fancy trying to hold on to that getting out. So yeah, that's kind of something they could improve upon, is something even on that wall there, if you do a handle of some sort when you're stepping out of the bath. Yeah, so there you go. Now folks, this is the other entrance into the Merchant Hotel. Now this is not the main entrance. The one we showed you where we done our intro, that's actually the main entrance into the hotel. But I think this is a far grander entrance than the other one. Yes, as I was saying, there's some quite nice pieces, quite expensive pieces. I might add. I won't show you the prices and shock you, but there's definitely some nice little, really, really nice. Okay, so we'll go off. We'll explore the rest of the hotel. And then there's the lift up to the rooms. This is really, really nice. Nice antique seat. It says there's a roof garden, so we may go up and we'll have a look and we'll see. And just so you know guys, Christine is with me. Christine loves art, so she's down there indulging in her passion for art. Isn't that right, Christine? You love art. Yeah, Christine likes to paint. Christine likes to paint every now and again, so yeah. So Christine's in a happy place in a minute. So. Okay, we'll continue on. Okay, another thing here as well, guys, is there's actually a watch shop in the hotel. Very expensive watches. It's called Pride and Pinion. So I haven't been in there, it's not open, but, and then as I was saying just before, there's a lot of artwork for sale here, a lot of amazing pieces of art. Unusual, but yeah. There we are, famous Irish writer. Okay guys, so we've been joined by the lovely Christine.
Hello all.
So we've just gotten cleaned up, so we're going to head down to the restaurant to have dinner. There's a couple of restaurants in the hotel. The one we're going down to is it's called the 1812 restaurant. It's like a jazz restaurant, but I think it's only at certain times you have kind of jazz music in it. But I think when we go down this time, there won't be. But I was in there earlier on, and the room is absolutely stunning. I'll show you as much as I can. And hopefully then again, later on tonight, if it's quiet in the hotel, I'll go back down and I film if I need to. So we'll see you all for dinner in a little bit. Okay guys, welcome back. So we're back from dinner. Yeah, the meal was absolutely fantastic down in that restaurant. Now we couldn't film. The restaurant was extremely busy, so we couldn't film now. I think that's where we have breakfast in the mornings. We have breakfast included. So if we can film down there in the morning, as always, we will. Now we're up early. We have an early start tomorrow. But as I say, if we can film the breakfast, we will. Now a couple of things about the room that we've kind of noticed. Now I don't know if you guys can hear this. There's music, loud music. I'll take us over to the window, and hopefully the microphone might pick it up. So as I was saying, there's a street down there. There's a lot of very drunk people, but I don't know if you guys can hear that music. You do tend to hear people walking past and talking, so it's not soundproofed. So, and God knows what time that music is going to go on till. So we'll see, you know, if we do, how we sleep, or we don't sleep. So,
you did get provided with earplugs and ear mask.
yeah,
Ear mask, sorry.
Yeah, so you do get, they do actually give you earplugs. Now I think if a 5-star hotels give you earplugs, there's an issue. You know, it's not a good look to be handed earplugs in a 5-star hotel. I know it's a city centre, etc. It's just one of those things. But what they need to do is upgrade the windows. That's how you deal with that. You know, people are paying premium money for a 5-star hotel. We shouldn't be hearing that. But there you go. So, guys, we're going to go sleep. We'll chat to you all in the morning. Take care. Morning, guys. So, how do we sleep? Not great. The windows here are really, really thin. People walking on the street down below, you can hear them. And I think it must have been about 1 or half 1 last night. There was music playing, so it took a long time to get sleep. It's quite noisy.
Yeah.
So we're going to head down now, get breakfast. And now, as always, guys, if we can film down below in the breakfast area, we will. So we'll see you all in a bit. Okay, guys, so this is the breakfast room. This is also where we had our dinner last night. Okay, guys, so I expanded it for breakfast. Looks nice. So as you can see here, guys, it's a very impressive room to sit in, to have your breakfast, have your dinner. Beautiful architecture, beautiful moldings, a lot of gilding on a lot of the moldings there. And then the dome here, and the chandelier here is not original to the building. It was installed when the building was restored. And the chandelier weighs 400 kilos, we were told. Okay, guys, so we're back from breakfast. So our thoughts. Breakfast is nice. That's a beautiful room down there that they have, where you have your dinner. You can see it's how ornate the room is and all the beautiful gilding. In regards to what we paid £379 for the night. That's just for a normal standard room. Probably about the norm you'd pay, I think, probably for a hotel in the UK. I think really here you're paying for the location. You're right in the heart of the cathedral quarter here. You're walk out the door and you're 5 minutes from most of the bars and restaurants in the cathedral quarter. Kind of any kind of issues I'd have. Like as you can see here, this is morning time and it's quite dark. It's very dark in this room. You have to have a lamp on. So that'd be one issue I'd have, is the lighting in the room is it's very dark, the room.
the colours they have it painted, it's very dark. It needs to be a lot lighter, I believe. What else?
The sound.
Yeah, another big issue too is the sound. Like as I'm saying, you can hear people walking by in the street talking. They really need to soundproof the windows at the front of the building badly. You know, as I was saying to yesterday to you guys, like when you check into a hotel and they're giving you earplugs, you know that there's something seriously wrong, especially when it's meant to be a 5-star hotel. So they're like some people may say, well, they're small things, and that's the price you have to pay for staying in the city centre hotel. I've stayed in 4-star hotels and never had issue with sound ever. So it's just one of those things. I think the hotel's a little bit overpriced when it comes to food and drink. It's very, very expensive for food and drink in the restaurant and in the bars here. You know,
The food is good,
but
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 it is.
like the food is exceptional, but I think it's still overpriced for what it is. Christine, you've anything to add?
No, just those things you did highlight. Like as soon as we checked in, you could hear music nearly most of the day.
Yeah,
We were
we're not
hearing
sure
music
if it was the bar downstairs underneath the hotel. I think it's
because
called.
we're on the first floor, but
Yeah, I think it's called the Cloth Ear, the bar downstairs. We think the music was coming from there. And there is a couple of bars around, but definitely soundproofing is a big, big thing.
otherwise perfect. The room is spotless. Couldn't fault any cleanliness.
Yeah, no, the room is spotless. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it definitely needs to be brightened up. It's very dark, and yeah, the soundproofing. So, guys, for myself and Christine, we're leaving here now. We're heading down to the port of Belfast. We're going to catch a ferry to the mainland UK, but that's in the next video. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Please don't forget to like and
Subscribe.
we'd appreciate that. Helps the channel grow and helps us make more content like this for you guys. So, we'll chat to you all soon. Take care.